All right, what's going on, man? Appreciate everybody for checking in this morning. I told you guys I was gonna go live this morning. I had to wake up and I got stuff that I gotta do. So had to run some errands this morning, make some shit happen. But as promised, I told you guys that I was coming on, going live. We went live into the early morning, this morning. So we're coming back live again this morning. So we're doing what we do, man. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Um, Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor right there. You see in the upper left hand corner, the Health Blaze at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing get you 18% off their 100% all natural products. Can't knock it, man. I'm trying to tell you, they got some really, really good products, so don't miss out. And hopefully, I re up on giveaway codes, and that should be happening real soon. And I'll give out some more stuff. So trivia, just simple stuff. We'll be giving out. Maybe I just do a stream where I give out like 5 codes, towards the middle of the month. And also, we got the NFL draft coming up, so I will get to talking some draft after this week. It's a huge week in boxing. We start off there. We talked about Shields and Hammer last night. I'll be doing predictions all the next 2 days, man. I'll probably update the Patreon tonight as well too. So if you join the Patreon, you get the Crawford and Amir Khan and Clarissa Shields and Christina Hammer predictions 24 hours early. If you do that, and then you get a lot of other good content on both tiers. So I'll be working on that tonight. But other than that, huge fight week. Then the week after next, I think it's the NFL draft, so it'll be a huge week for the channel. I might go live for the draft or something like that. If there's any NFL fans out there, everybody act like they boycotting, but I know a lot of niggas watching on the low. So yeah, man. But yeah, I want to talk about it's next Thursday, not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday through us. Was it Sunday, Saturday? I think. Yeah, Saturday. I want to talk about an interesting article that Fred posted in his community tab. Shout out to Barbershop Conversation, man. And yeah, man. At the end of the day, uh, when the hell is PBC going to when the hell is PBC going to ban fucking Stevie Kim? What's up, Johnny Black, Johnny Coolman, Selwyn, SJ Fish 101? When they gonna ban Stevie Kim like they be blacklisting some of us in the media? You know what I'm saying? And when they gonna ban Doug Fisher? Real talk. When that's gonna happen? Because if you don't know, a lot of time behind the scenes, PBC be banning a lot of channels for. They might talk shit about Sean Porter. They might talk shit about Keith Thurman. They might talk shit about this fighter, that fighter. You know what I'm saying? So they quick to ban people. You know what I'm saying? And they'll let a motherfucker in there with 100 subs, right? They'll let somebody in there with 100 subscribers to do a media to cover the fight. Like real talk, anybody I'm not trying to hold it. Yeah, your first 100 subscribers are hard to get, but shit, you got channels out here with 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20,000 subs that's getting turned down because of their freedom of speech and giving their opinion on the sport of boxing. But these fools, Doug Fisher, and I'm gonna highlight exactly what they said, so be patient. With Doug Fisher and what Stevie Kim was saying, and all these other media members that sit there and hold PBC and hold their fighters. At the end of the day, when is PBC gonna hold them dudes accountable, man? When they gonna hold them accountable for sitting there and murdering Adrian Broner in the media? And Floyd Mayweather's already made the switch. You know what I'm saying? He's already chose to really pump any news he got out through Fight Hype. Floyd Mayweather been cut off the media. You know what I'm saying? The major media, because they were sitting there basically slinging his name through the mud. Everything he did with his domestic violence history, they was going out there from HBO talking about it. But then again, Jim Lampley got a whole domestic violence history himself. You know what I'm saying? They sit there and try to make seem like Floyd was just, he can do no good and Pacquiao could do no bad. But Pacquiao was out here cheating on his wife and doing all types of shit out here, beating up other politicians allegedly in his politician run. So, but they make it seem like black is bad, black is negative. Black has always been associated with negative things like Black Ice, Black Christmas, always supposed to be negative. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when is PBC gonna get their shit in order? Because right now, in my opinion, they're the biggest buck dancers out here. Huge buck dancers out here, PBC. You know, let a brother say some shit about Al Heyman. Well, you know, I didn't think the fights was that good. I think Al Heyman is a little bit overrated. Man, that nigga on the Blacklist, he banned. You know, somebody out here gonna run and tell him. Because look here, the reason, and I didn't think this boxing shit was that powerful. Real talk. You know, I come out here, give my opinion, and I go about my day, right? I didn't think this shit was that powerful, but you really gotta think about it. Where else can Danny Garcia? Where else can Adrian Granados? Where else can Dillian White? Where else can Anthony Joshua in America? Where else can Canelo Alvarez in America? Jamil, Jamal, Charlo, Danny Jacobs, Gervonta Davis, Tevin. Where else can they hear somebody? You know what I'm saying? Where else can they hear somebody get their opinion about them? They don't hear no fucking Gervonta Tank Davis name on ESPN, you know, at all. You barely hear Terrence Crawford name on ESPN. But you know, they can't turn on Undisputed, or they can't turn on a boxing network on cable or regular TV and hear they talk about itself, other than the Fox on PBC TV show. Other than that, but they can't turn on a national syndicated radio show or syndicated whatever sports network and hear they talked about it. So where they gotta go to hear their opinion here? They gotta come to YouTube to hear just to hear their name ring bells. Cause 9 times out of 10, their names don't ring bells in their own hood. So that's how powerful this shit is. You know, you got whole motherfucking trainers and fighters and coaches that's emotional and hate you because you don't just sit there and put them on a pedestal. You don't sit there and be a fanboy of these dudes. And they sit here, and I'm gonna tell the whole truth because I don't give a shit. You know, I don't give a shit. I finance my way to the fight. I don't care about rubbing and shaking with boxing because it's all with none of these dudes because it's all a big game. It's a big ass kissing affair for niggas like me that's on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you look at the whole situation. What's up, Lamont? You look at the whole situation, and it's really like where else can they go to hear their name ring bells? On YouTube. And they sit around here, and they go to Swanson Media. That's who Swanson Magnum Medium. They the ones that grant the press credentials. Okay, and I'm gonna get to the bottom and I'm gonna get to break this down real smooth, right? And I'm gonna get to what they said. So give me a minute. More people roll in, so I ain't gotta continue to repeat myself. Like I don't want to really repeat myself more than 3 times. So how it work is they go to them, and I'm not gonna say no people name. But they'll go to them, and they don't like what you said on your channel. They'll go to the people in the media outlet that handle the credentials, Swanson Magnum Media, whatever the fuck they call themselves, and they'll tell them to ban you because you said something on your channel they didn't like. So they'll put you on the ban list, and they'll go ahead and let a motherfucker who got way less credentials than you on there. So it's a ton of motherfuckers that's blacklisted. You know, I already know I'm blacklisted, so I don't even give a shit. You know, I never gave a shit about going to fights, no way. I go as a spectator on some vacation shit to get away. But, you know, they'll go ahead and blacklist you because you got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? And you said something you don't like. And I didn't even heard cases of niggas that's diehard fans of fighters and diehard fans of certain coaches sit here and they preach these niggas, man. They preach these niggas like they the good word. Like, oh man, he can do no wrong. It's my, you know, he'll smash anybody, and they die hard. Like nigga, they get no more better promotions from nobody else in the media, but these particular individuals who predicate their channels, who predicate their brand, and make it anonymous to make it synonymous. Excuse me, what's up, box fan? That make it synonymous with their brand, and then again, you turn around. You know, and them same people that you preach, them same fighters that you preach and praise about, the same coaches that you preach and praise about. What's up, Ricky E? Them niggas is the very ones that turn around and have you banned from the event. Listen to that shit. The very niggas that you put on the pedestal, the very niggas that you don't go a day without not mentioning their name. You know, the very niggas. What's up, brother UK? The very people that you sit here and you put on a pedestal, the very same people that you preach. They sit here and they go tell these niggas not to let you in the event no more. They get you banned. I'm not gonna say no names, bro. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not at liberty to say that shit. But listen, and I'm saying, like I said, I'm not trying to repeat myself more than 3 times. But if I have to, it is what it is, right? Um, it is what it is. But this is what they say. My man just texts me and shit. I'm gonna read this first. And y'all might have seen it in Fred Community tab. And I'm gonna drop the whole article in the description. Give me a minute. I'm gonna drop the whole article in the description. So give me a second, man. Give me a second. And like I said, give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop this whole article in here. This whole article. This is the article right here. If you want to follow along, you want to go back and reference it. Be my guest. Okay, give me a minute. Get back to this article. Okay, so I highlighted the situation. It says, now this article is like from 2017. I want to say, yeah, February 2017. So this whole article is about how people be hating on Al Heyman, right? Al Heyman is like the boss of PBC. You know, his Al Heyman boxing is synonymous with that. I don't know exactly how it worked, but now listen to these comments to these guys who are regularly approved. Punchlines abusers, what's going on? Regularly approved for PBC events. You can't tell me this ain't no raccoon shit, right? On PBC part, Stevie Kim, an undisputed champion networks, called PBC a multi-million-dollar welfare system that caters to the lowest common denominator of society. Did you just hear what he said though? He says Stevie Kim says that, PBC is a multi-million-dollar welfare system that caters to the lowest common denominator of society. Who you think he's talking about? And if you don't know who he's talking about, look what his PIC said, his partner in crime. Doug Fischer, editor at Red and Ring magazine, calls PBC most ardent supporters the demographic racially based African American fans that are uninformed jerks, he explains. That's what he said. He says they supporters are the demographic racially biased African American fans that are uninformed jerks. So let's go back and reference what PBC, what Stevie Kim said. He says he calls PBC most ardent supporters the demographic racially biased African American fans that are uninformed jerks, he explains. That's what Doug Fischer said. Excuse me, I messed it up. Stevie Kim say PBC is a multi-billion-dollar welfare system that caters to the lowest common denominator of society. So he calling black people the lowest common denominator of society. So why does he continue to be led into a black establishment pretty much? Because Al Heyman, at least PBC is a black establishment. So he called PBC a multi-million-dollar welfare system. And Dougie Fisher bags him up and says that it's PBC supporters are racially biased African American fans that are uninformed jerks. So he generalized black fans. Short dog, what's going on? He generalized black fans as being he's making synonymous with welfare. Stevie Kim did. He called us the lowest common denominator of society. So he called us the scum of the earth. He called us the bottom of the barrel. Doug Fisher backed that up and said we are biased African American fans that are uninformed. So basically, they said we didn't. So basically, they saying we stupid as fuck. We don't fucking matter in America, okay? And we biased. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, how can you call us biased when a ton of these dudes sit here and say they like Canelo, even everything after Canelo done? A lot of the brothers like a new UI. You know what I'm saying? I see a few brothers like Prodigy talk about Tanaka. You know, but we racially biased though. A ton of brothers love David Benavidez. A ton of brothers love Caleb Plant. Battle Hub, aka Battle Rifle, loves Sergey Kovalev. He a brother. A ton of the brothers somehow became Tyson Fury fans. You know? A ton of the brothers love Josh Kelly. A ton of brothers love Josh Taylor. It's a ton of brothers that love Lomachenko. But you see, no matter what we say, we always gonna be generalized as a non-factor. They cater to the lowest common denominator of society. Come on, man. I mean, at the end of the day, how does that not get a slap in the face? And PBC need to get their shit in order. Real shit. They need to go ahead and fire Magnum Media, and if they need to hire somebody to handle how they press credentials and media credentials, so be it though. But until then, like I told y'all, man, I've been telling y'all this shit, man. PBC ain't so black. Ain't so black. He spit in the face. You telling me they ain't seen this shit yet? Every word that I say or every word that a ton of these other dudes say and these boxers run and they got a personal vendetta against niggas and shit like that, after everything that they done said, and this article has almost been out, it's been out for over 2 years, but if I say something about one of their fighters, or I don't like Sean Porter his style, or I don't like Kenny Porter and his style, or if I don't like certain motherfuckers in their style, then I can't come to certain events. The only events that I can show up is if it's the hole in the wall. He said the thing I had to go through with press credentials for the Spence and Garcia fight, most people wouldn't have to have done. See, I'm one of them motherfuckers who ain't doing that. I'm just not one of them. World Breaker fight. What's going on? When you got a motherfucker in there with 100 subs walking around getting access, and then you got guys like Town that's getting denied access sometimes, or I'm not gonna continue to name drop channels, but you got other dudes that's going around here. But then because I voiced my opinion about a particular fighter, which ain't even bad, it ain't shit compared to that. I can call Kenny Porter all types of shit. Ain't nothing gonna amount to that. You can call him, and he's not. I'm not gonna say he is this. This is just an example. You call him a raccoon, buck dancer, all types of things. That don't amount to that. This motherfucker called black people, which the owner of PBC or the head of PBC is a black man, the lowest common denominator of society. The lowest common denominator of society. Do you know how bad that is? That is worse than anything he said about Clarissa Shields. He said in the press conference with Stevie Kim and Dan Rayfield, they have the intellectual boxing capacity of pubic hair. You know what I'm saying? And he says that we are, what Doug Fischer say? We are biased African American fans that are uninformed jerks when talking about PBC supporters. We are biased, uninformed jerks. But then again, I open my platform up to them to talk about boxing, because wasn't it Doug Fischer that was out here parading, misleading fans, saying that and pumping Oscar De La Hoya shit? If you don't know, Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy owns Ring Magazine. And he out here selling y'all that Canelo gonna beat Floyd. Anybody that knew anything about boxing knew Canelo Alvarez wasn't this rough and tough pressure fighter that was gonna break down Floyd. We all knew he was getting his ass knocked out. But he sat here and he misinformed people on behalf of Golden Boy. And then his boss, Oscar De La Hoya, didn't even have the balls to sit ringside and support his ace fighter, Canelo Alvarez. He went to go into rehab because he didn't want to deal with the backlash from the media of his fighter getting fucking outclassed 12 rounds to nothing. But these is the dudes, these is the dudes, bro, that this is how PBC, this is more, for me, this brings more to light than PBC, about PBC. I already know what Doug Fischer about. Doug Fischer got a whole black wife, and he out here, compromising his character, compromising his legacy for a check. At the end of the day, I hope the money worth it. Real talk. I hope the money worth it. Cause you ain't working for no big shot wigs. Like, people don't even read manuscript no more. Ain't nobody reading shit. People watching vlogs and lifestyles, and they get their sports more now than anything from this internet shit. From the internet shit, man. But then again, PBC allows Magnum Media and Swanson Media to sit there and deem who good and who not good. And that kind of gives them no culpability, though. Oh, we didn't know they was doing this, or watch what I tell you, man. So all it takes is somebody to sue the fuck out their ass. That's all it takes. It'll just take somebody to sue the fuck out their ass and show the inconsistencies of who getting in, who not getting in. Because it ain't no parameters. It ain't no parameters at all. World Breakers say most of these journalists have never done athletic thing in their life. It's simply observe who wish they can live in the lives of pee-wee athletes. Yeah, right, man. Like, none of these dudes take a jump shot. Never even had a street fight, bro. Never ran track. Like me, I did it all. From hooping to football to basketball to boxing to karate. All types of shit. You name it, I did it. I did it. And if you want to talk about putting these dudes in a room in a vacuum with me, I'm going to school them all day. Because you sit here and call us the lowest common denominator of society, though. So he just ain't attacking Carissa Shields. But look here, like I said, this is more of an indictment on Premier Boxing Champion, if anything. This is who you letting in your house? So basically, you letting Stevie Kim and Doug Fischer spitting in the face of your boxers. And who knows how many other articles they got out there about their fighters. Because remember, Keith Idec put that. I stopped fucking with Keith Idec when he put that, for real, when he put that domestic violence article on Sergey Kovalev and he put Adrian Broner face on it. He said, that's why they mad you probably get more hits on your channel every day than they does on their article. Adjust your article. Adjusting your article. Let's talk about that shit, man. Look about how many times that they take the corner man interview, or they take the boxing voice interview and they put it on a boxer scene article. I see somebody on Twitter, they were saying all these dudes on YouTube do is get their sources from Twitter and turn them into articles. Like, nigga, 9 times out of 10, like our interviews, like you got Boxing Talking G. I think his name Boxing Talking G or whatever. You know how many fucking articles, how many of his interviews they turned to articles on Boxing Scene? How many of the cornerman interviews they turned into on Boxing Scene and didn't give them no credit, don't throw them no check? You know how many times they stole my interview, my video one day about, and put it on Fight Hype and put it in manuscript. You know how many times they steal our videos and shit? And then they don't even give us credit most of the time. They take the interview and don't even put credit in there, but they sit there and credit some of them. But they won't credit like the cornerman. They won't credit none of these dudes that get their interviews. They get their shit from us, and then they go or from some of us and throw their shit on their article like they came up with the interview. Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here. Hard Dog said you can't force official media to agree with you and not credential them. They will band together and not cover it then. They force Floyd to give them feminists at ESPN a credential versus ESPN. But at the end of the day, what good is they doing though? Real talk. What is Dan Rayfield doing? This ain't like this basketball, or this ain't like it's the NFL where you obligated to give media, to get to cover the event. Like, nigga, real talk. I'm gonna just talk to Hard Knock Doc right now, real quick. What contribution do Dan Rayfield make? Real talk. What contribution do Dan Rayfield make? Real talk. What does Kevin Aioli bring to the table? What does he bring to the table, bruh? Real talk. What's Doug Fischer bringing to the table? If they band together, that ain't where people getting their boxing talk from no more. They not getting their boxing talk from reading articles and shit. And if they articles coming from us, then who really the plug? Ain't nobody ain't nobody putting boxing in the newspaper. Nobody reading the newspaper no more. And if you want your shit to get to the newspaper, all you got to do is invite like if they doing a fight in DC, whatever the DC newspaper is, have one of their sports writers come down, woo him with some good food. That's it. You don't need Doug Fischer, Stevie Kim, Dan Rayfield no more. What plug they got? He said, "Man, media literally treats internet media all like black people in the 50s trying to get on bus print media, get first access to everything. They won't allow you in the mix with print media. The fact is that this is where Breaker said is the fact is so out of touch with what vehicle media is being presented, and shows you why the sport has contracted so much." Exactly, bro. Exactly. At the end of the day, you're gonna allow somebody in there to talk shit about Deontay Wilder, Say shit, call you Black Hitler. The very same people who was in that circle to gain access. What is they bringing to the table? Nothing, bruh. They bringing nothing to the table because guess what? If Dan Rayfield can't cover PBC events, if Stevie Kim can't cover PBC events, they don't get paid. If Kevin Aioli don't talk about PBC is a huge chunk of boxing. If you only gonna cover the Zone, Matchroom USA, Golden Boy, and Top Rank events, and you ain't gonna cover PBC events, and they got over 40-something 50 fight or 50-60 fight dates, then you taking money out your pocket. So why am I paying you to go cover a fight? You did. So you down to a part-time writer. And eventually, what if the Zone fall off and the Zone not there? So pretty much you only can cover Top Rank fights. So now you cutting your financials in half. Now they gonna cut the budget of boxing on Yahoo Sports. Now ESPN say, "Bro, we only just gonna have Dan Rayfield cover Top Rank sports." Now his budget being cut. It's a double-edged sword too. PBC can be the innovators of They could be the innovators of putting out press media. Internet media. They can hire. PBC can hire they own media. You know what I'm saying? They can hire their own media if they wanted to. Couple internet writers, couple up and coming writers, maybe a couple brothers off Three Kings and a few other guys that write. They can hire their own media. They don't need Dan Rayfield, Kevin Aioli. They don't have the streets no more, bro. Dan Rayfield, he be so damn wrong. Talk about Mike Copperinger. Like, dude is a whole douche. Real talk. He said Kevin is not. I'm not saying that he is Kevin straight, but you see his ass came on to the YouTube too. He had to save his job. He had came to YouTube. Yahoo Sports to cut boxing so quick, bro. Kevin Aioli and him and whoever his editor is the only people in the boxing department for Yahoo Sports. So imagine if he didn't have no PBC fights to cover. All he was covering was Top Rank in the Zone. They gonna cut the fuck out of his budget, bro. He gonna have to get to talking about more MMA or shit like that. He said, when I went to the hotel, the fighters are staying in, and I will I think he meant tell you. He said, I think I would take you to get the media credentials. Dan Rayfield was the first to get media credentials. That motherfucker at the media lunch. Hold on, I'm looking from a distance. He say, will take you to get media credentials, and Dan Rayfield was the first motherfucker at the media lunch. It was the last to leave. Y'all couldn't believe that, bro. He always got pictures, or they got pictures of him by the food and shit like that, bro. Always got pictures of him by the food. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lamont? I'm just using Kevin Aioli as an example, but really, you never know. Behind the scenes, he could be another fucking way. I don't trust none of them. None of them, bro. I don't trust none of them, man. None of them. He cool and whatever, but you see, he hopped on the internet, he hopped on YouTube, and he started vlogging because he had to save his fucking job. He doing all these interviews, and you doing the interviews, and now you typing up whole interviews and shit. Ain't nobody reading that shit no more. Niggas want to see visuals. They want to be able to plug in their aux cord or hook up to their Bluetooth at the shop or in the car, and they want to be able to listen to some shit. Motherfuckers moving, and then you get to the next generation, them motherfuckers can't even read. They can't even read. So they can hide behind they used to hide behind their articles. They used to hide behind their articles. You ain't have to see their face or nothing. You don't have to see the editor face or nothing. You can walk past them at a media event, at a boxing event, and now you can see what the fuck they look like. Now they all got to have Twitters or they got to get on social media now. And now you know what they look like. Now they got to get up here and vlog and shit like that and do interviews on YouTube and shit like that. Now they got to adjust with the time. We've been ahead of the curve. Like, they have no place here. They have no place here. He said the media is like a workers' union. You can't shut them out. It's the reason nobody including Trump don't do it. Trump tried it with CNN, and even Fox News said, hell no. This ain't no high-end shit, though. This ain't no high-end shit. This is boxing. These niggas don't hold no weight in boxing, and people don't care about no fucking boxing. You can ban the fuck out of Stevie Kim and Doug Fischer. Cut me the bullshit. You would tell Dan Rayfield, no, you gotta pay your own way. You're not welcome here. The fuck up out of it. This ain't the NFL. This ain't the NBA. Man, you can deny them niggas just as you want to. What is gonna hurt? They gonna sit there and pick a sign? You think niggas in Brooklyn give a fuck if a whole bunch of white writers and Asian writers and Mexican writers out there picking it? They'd fuck around and get their ass beat out in Brooklyn. They wouldn't dare come out there and pick a sign. Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare. I'm not saying ban all of them, but shit, these niggas need to be banned. We stop this shit today. If all of us stop talking boxing today, and they expected Doug Fischer and Stevie Kim to uphold the sport, man, I'm telling you, boxing would be dead. Boxing would be dead. Though boxing would be dead. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I like this subject and needs to be discussed. I think I'll do something on this morning and express my experience going through all of that, because this is something that I've been observing for the last few years and I've touched on, but it's a good morning to do so. Yeah, man, that motherfucker called us the scum of the earth in a black establishment. If Al Heyman's so powerful, change the shit then. Change the shit. Or if Al Heyman's just the eyes behind he's just the Wizard of Oz or the eyes behind the curtain, he a little scared little fucking black man. That's really getting controlled by a white man or white shareholders and investors. That's what I think it is. Real talk. Quan 43, what's going on? Because never in the history of niggerdom have any brother had any type of power like that and take this amount of disrespect and take the high road. Never nowhere in niggerdom in black history. I've never seen no black person in no position of power sit here and take the level of disrespect. As I said before, I told y'all these motherfuckers ain't so black. I've been telling y'all that. I don't pledge no allegiance to none of these dudes. No, real talk, you can't. If A. Hearn came and dropped money bags on niggas, man, I'd be straight up here promoting his own. Because as you get on here longer enough, you already know. Like, niggas been putting in work for years and been out here in the trenches fighting for PBC for years. For what? For what? For them niggas to tolerate that level of disrespect? To tolerate motherfuckers calling you Black Hitler? And then again, your fucking product ain't that good. Your product ain't that fucking good. It ain't that good. You ain't missing shit on PBC but a whole bunch of mismatches. So let's not act like you might have the best product in the business, but shit, it ain't where I'll be starving and dying not to see the shit. It ain't like, I don't have boxing, I can't live. I can't have PBC boxing, I can't live no more. No, man. And then you go out here and say something about, oh man, I just think, I don't know, Adrian Broner I'm just using an example. I think he a sucker type of dude and he a little fruity, and you go just say some stuff like, I'm not saying that's true, but for example, you say some stuff like that, and then, they gonna come and go back and ban your ass. Oh yeah, we sorry we didn't give you this and that, and we get you on the next event. But as soon as they have an event in a hole in the wall, why should I tell you? As soon as you have an event in a hole in the wall, then they gonna accept your press credentials because Dan Rayfield ain't coming down to your hole in the event wall. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't coming to Oakland, or I ain't going to Indianapolis, or I ain't coming here and there. Yeah, man, that shit happened. Yeah, that shit fucking happened. Like I said the other night, or yesterday morning, I think I was talking about the brother from Hoop Jab, Neil. He said a long fucking time ago about that shit. He said, I sit here and I go to everyone, and this was for the Pacquiao Mayweather, or was it Mayweather Canelo. He sits there and he says that, and shout out to Hoop Jab, man, I think he's still active out there. He sits there and he says that, we go to all these holes in the walls and support all these PBC events, these top ranked events, and then it gets to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, and they sit here and they grant all the major media who ain't never covered boxing a day in their life, and then all these other media who refuse to co-support y'all events. Y'all sit there and they cop them media credentials, and then y'all block all of us out. At that point, a lot of niggas was done. A lot of dudes that used to do their little videos and shit. I know a lot of niggas that used to travel and do what Ellie Sackback did. Niggas was doing what Ellie Sackback did years ago. They trying to act like Ellie Sackback invented going to gyms and getting interviewed. I know my nigga Tommy was doing that years ago. A few of the brothers was doing that shit years ago. Ellie Sackback ain't no fucking innovator. He's just the ass kisser. You know what I'm saying? This ain't shit new. This some shit that was being going on around 2014, 13, and 15. I would sit here, and there's a lot of great brothers out of here, man, that sit here and they will give like when niggas was first starting out, they will give niggas like interviews and say, oh, go ahead, just put your name on the interview. Oh, you trying to get an interview with whoop whoop whoop, and the real, like, the niggas that really started like really doing that boxing shit, you know, that really was going gym to gym and doing interviews, really was on the ground. A lot of them niggas didn't quit. A lot of them niggas didn't quit fucking with boxing. Like, after that whole Pacquiao Mayweather shit, when they gave all them useless media, all them media credentials, and they left all the new media hanging out from that shit, and the new media was going to on the Chitlin circuit. They was going in the hole in the wall covering PBC events when nobody else would come and cover PBC events, and they was paying their hard-earned money to cover them fights, you know, for that shit, and then they left them cold. A lot of them dudes quit that shit, bro. A lot of them dudes quit that shit. iPhone player and Mugga, what's going on? A lot of them dudes quit that shit, bro. I didn't understand what they was going through at the time, but a lot of them dudes didn't quit that shit. A lot of them dudes hooked niggas up with a ton of interviews. They was really good people. And when they did that whole shit, man, a lot of niggas stopped covering boxing. A lot of them niggas stopped covering the sport of boxing, man. This shit deep. You know, this shit deep. You know, but you say one bad thing about a fighter on here, and then they manager or promoter, or the fighter itself gonna tell them to ban you, and it be the very same niggas that got the same complexion for your selection, the same niggas that got the skin color, the same niggas that look like you getting you banned. You know what I'm saying? But niggas so blind to the fact of that shit, man. That's why I tell y'all sit here and y'all put all this hope into these fighters, man. Y'all put all this hope into these fighters, man. Y'all, oh man, you feel like you know him. You feel that's your kinfolk. These niggas don't be fucking with y'all niggas, man, like that. I know from first-hand experience, like I said before, a nigga that sit here and would die for a fighter, bruh. Craig J, what's going on? Man, this nigga preach this nigga that every day, 24/7. Love this nigga to death. The very same niggas that got the nigga banned from the event. Came and put that nigga on the... No, we don't want that nigga at our event. The very same niggas that open their gym doors when the nigga was 5-0, 10-0, 12-0, 15-0, 17-0, when nobody was covering your black ass, but the very same nigga that put you on a pedestal, the very same nigga that's in the trenches battling for your name, you sit there and your team sit there and ban a nigga. Because he made one little ass mistake. I'm telling y'all, all these niggas not so black, bro. And I keep telling y'all, man, stop getting emotionally attached to these niggas. These niggas don't care about y'all. They care about their money. They look at all you niggas as dollar signs. They look at y'all as dollar signs. You see how Andre Ward said, I don't need y'all to solidify y'all's respect. Oh, really, Andre Ward? After niggas that sit here and Battlefield and War, I didn't like that nigga from the beginning. What's up, Lathers? I didn't like that nigga from the beginning. I didn't like that nigga from the very, very beginning. I ain't fuck with that nigga. For real. That nigga was a whole hoe out here. Did not like that nigga, man. I already knew his game. For real. World Breaker Fight said, that's why I don't believe in marketing and supporting fighters. I would rather keep my opinion and stay neutral. Exactly. That's why I just stayed out in the middle. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, man. I said I wasn't gonna go over 3 times, but this is my second time. This was said, okay? Stevie Kim, an Undisputed Champion Network, called PBC a multi. This is from 2017, and shout out to Fred for posting the screenshot. I put the article link in the description again because I just I found the article this morning. And he said he calls PBC a multi-million-dollar welfare system, Stevie Kim, that caters to the lowest common denominator of society. Doug Fischer goes on and says PBC are and its supporters the demographic, racially biased African American fans that are uninformed jerks, he explains. So they call PBC a welfare system, right? They call Doug Fischer, that's Stevie Kim, he called it a welfare system that caters to the lowest common denominator of society, which are black people he's talking about. And then you go to Doug Fischer, who calls, PBC supporters the demographic, racially biased African American fans that are uninformed jerks. But it's deeper than being company, man. When they both working for Golden Boy and Ring, and then Ring magazine go around and Nate Campbell say they loosely threw around the N-word, and then they call Al Hammond the N-word and the Black Hitler. So it's deeper than being a company, man. So you're gonna be racist for a check? You don't act racist, bro. You don't pretend to be racist. Either you racist or you not racist. So basically, they come in your house, they come in Al Haymond's house, and they say how they feel. And remember, Stevie Kim said, "I never go back to a PBC event. I never see a PBC event again." That nigga Fred put him on camera. I said, "Oh, I thought you were gonna do another PBC event." But you know what? This don't speak volumes. I knew this about Stevie Kim and Doug Fischer. This is just solidifying to you guys, and I'll drop that article link in the description. I mean, in the chat. I keep saying the description. Let me drop it in the chat. But I'm just telling y'all, this just solidified what I've been telling y'all, man. Y'all sitting here and y'all going to war for PBC, but PBC ain't got no self-respect for itself. They not defend. They just going ahead and they letting. You can say whatever you want to say about them, But if we say something bad about Al Haymond or we say something bad about a particular fighter, they gonna blacklist you. Or if you ain't sitting here pilling, I ain't kissing nobody ass. And somebody didn't know what I meant the other day. They was in the comment section. I'm getting back to comments and shit, man. Took some time off from that shit. That shit could be stressful. So I'm rebuttaling to as many comments as I feel like a day. So he says that that's stupid for you not to do interviews because you don't want to be biased. No, it's not stupid, nigga. Because you end up, I done heard a few niggas, man, I done had conversations with, and they say, they didn't even say no questionable shit, right? When they say something about a trainer or whatever, and maybe I'm just doing a hype, maybe he needs to improve, his in-game, his in-fight strategy. And then this trainer get mad at him, and then they call somebody else to tell them that he didn't like what you said. Instead of, hey, nigga, you got my number directly, let's talk it out like men. Nah, they not trying to talk that shit out like men. These niggas play dirty. That gonna get you banned from the event. Oh, you can't come to my gym no more. Like, nigga, it was a privilege for me to come to your, for me to show up to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not going to no motherfuckers gym like that. If I go to a gym, it'll be on some Tony Harrison shit. You know what I'm saying? To see his program, to see what he worked to the kids. I'm not about to spend my time and with these fighters, man. And then you say one critical thing about them, and then they, oh man, they get mad at you, and then they want to block your phone calls, or then they gotta feel a certain type of way because you had an opinion. You can't have a relationship with fighters and remain neutral. It just ain't gonna happen. You say one thing, and then you wouldn't even realize what you said that really bothered them. And you say one thing they felt that you was talking about. You could just be talking a hypothetical. Oh, he was talking about us. Oh, we ain't fucking with him no more. That's just how I go. These niggas really be in their feelings, bro. These niggas really be in their feelings. They really be hating dudes, bro. They really be sensitive, man. That's why I don't want to have no relationship with these dudes. If I'm going to a fight, it got to be a great event, or I'm going to support an individual fighter. I'm not supporting the Zone, or I'm not supporting Top Rank, or I'm not supporting PBC no more. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them. Real talk, fuck them, man, because they don't give a shit about me. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit about me. You're going to keep promoting them so they don't care. That's how they feel. I ain't promoting shit. I'm just telling you how I feel. If it's a shitty event, it's a shitty event in my book. If it's a great event, it's a great event. If it's a good event, it's a good event. If it's an average event, it's an average event. I'm not popping off of nothing unless they want to cut me a check. And at least Eddie Hearn out here cutting checks. At least he out here cutting checks and buying up media. At least Bob Arum out here comping media to get back and forth to the fight. Bob Arum do that. You know, Bob Arum comped all them niggas to go over there to Brios and Pacquiao, man. He paid for everybody to go out there. So y'all wonder why people don't say shit bad about Bob Arum. Bob Arum got payroll. You know? He said, my cousin NBA reporter, you just got to do your job, bro. You going to say something don't nobody like that comes with the territory. That's different. NBA is different. That's a profession. That's professional, nigga. That's run like a well-oiled tuned machine. Boxing ain't professional. How can I make the equivalent of what boxing is? I can't. I'm trying to make an analogy or a comparison. It's like, how can I say? It's like McDonald's versus fucking McDowell's. Real talk. McDonald's is a multi-billion-dollar probably industry. It's run, you know, with a set. It's run like It's run like corporate. McDowell's is a mom and pop shop. It's run by mom and pop. So at the end of the day, both had their benefits, but both had their downfalls. You see what I'm saying? It's a mom and pop shit. That's NBA is a corporate beast. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know I know I'm gonna get invited back. They don't have no other choice. If I'm with Yahoo or I'm with whoever, you know, and I got it like that, it comes with the territory. As long as I don't break none of the rules, I can ask any other question I want to. And boxing is not like that. You go there and you ask the question. It ain't a union. It ain't unified. It's individual. It's PBC. They got who handle their press credentials, Magna Media. Then you got Top Rank, who they handles their press credentials, which is Top Rank handles their own. Then whoever handles the zone press credentials, where Magna Media does handle some of the zone's Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy press credentials. You know what I'm saying? So it's run two different ways. That's mom and pop shit. You go in there and you say something or ask a question that they don't like, they will ban the shit out your ass. They will ban the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? But you can call, you know, Al Heyman Black Hitler. You can talk about PBC being a welfare system and say all that shit. You know, it is what it is, man. He said it's clear that they don't give a fuck about the black fans or the black new media. Look at how much y'all promoting their business. Look at the trash fights. They clearly don't. No, they don't clear. They don't care. I ain't pumping shit up, nigga. I'm doing prediction videos and I'm talking my shit. You know, but you got guys out here saying that they hold agendas to get these fighters paid. These niggas getting paid. Our agenda should be trying to make the best fights. You know, I ain't like I said, I ain't putting none of these niggas on the pedestal no more, bro. I've been stopped doing that shit. I'm gonna speak my piece and keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Do I think Jerry Hurd is a coward? Is scared of Jamel Charlo? Yes. Yes, I don't have to hold no punches when I come to that. Do I think Deontay Wilder was stupid for not taking $120 million? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to hold no punches for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, do I think the Errol Spence fanatic shit getting out of hand? Yes. I ain't got to hold no. I don't have to be held accountable. No, ain't nobody my boss. I ain't got no rapport with Derrick James, Errol Spence, or Ronnie Shields and Charlo and Jamal Charlo. I don't have no rapport with them. If I never run into them in life again, I don't give a shit. I don't. We working for free, basically. In the grand scheme of things, yes, YouTube pay. YouTube don't pay that great. Not like it used to. But in the grand scheme of things, they know the worker bee is gonna continue to work. You know what I'm saying? They gonna continue to work. They gonna support this fight. They gonna support that fight. They know. They know certain black media gonna show up to Danny Garcia versus the local crackhead. They know they gonna show up and support it. They know they gonna show up and support Regina. If they know they squirt water on you, or they bitch slap you, or you get to you fly all the way out to fucking LA and they don't we approve you for press credential, and all of a sudden you don't. All of a sudden they claim that you ain't on the list, and You didn't make the cut, or we sent the email that told you that we don't have your credential or whatever that situation may be, and you done flew out there and now the event sold out, or now you got to finance your way into the event. How would the fuck you feel? How the fuck you feel? Real talk. Somebody hook you up with press credentials, say, "Oh man, I think you're a good fit to go to this fight." You find out your favorite fighter coach banned you from the fucking event. Well, they won't even tell you who banned you from the event. Stupid ass still going around promoting them niggas, and they go ahead and ban you from a fucking event. You know, and you sitting there. That's the definition of stupidity and being a retard. You sitting here putting a fighter, you popping off, you promoting the fighter, and all the time he's sitting there hoeing your ass. He's sitting here, he the reason you can't show up to an event. You know? You sitting here, oh man, that's my favorite fighter. You finally meet him and he a jerk. You know what I'm saying? You give him a paper to sign as a kid, he rip your shit up. How would you feel? It's a lot of motherfuckers that just ain't got the physical part of that, who ain't never got their shit just ripped up in front of their face, but behind the scene they moving like corporate white America. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is working in corporate America. You do something wrong, they send somebody to tell you that you did it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the manager coming straight to you and tell you did it wrong, now what they do is they do that Indian pilgrim shit, that indirect shit. You know, on the job place right now, they go tell Kim to tell you that you did that wrong. Oh, they'll go tell him that he can't go eat lunch over there. That's just how they playing it now, man. It's the same shit PBC doing, or they doing. That's that Indian pilgrim shit. You know what I'm saying? Where the pilgrims go ahead and tell Chief Kikakaka that whoever the other chief, oh man, he banging your wife. I seen your wife coming out his tent last night, and they created a beef between the Native Americans. They created a beef between the Native Americans, and they knew they couldn't beat the Native Americans if they bonded together. So they created beef against the Native Americans, and they had them fighting each other. You know, they played them against each other, and then when they took each other out to a certain extent, then they went on the rest, and they went on and did the rest, and when the numbers died down, then they moved in and they made their play. But that's the same shit they doing. Khalil, what's going on? That's the same thing they doing in corporate America. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers that this girl I used to talk to in high school, like, she just not quit McDonald's this year. Like, nigga, we've been on the high school for 10 years. What's up, Crazy K? Like, you really been sitting here for 10 years working at McDonald's. I don't give a fuck if you a manager. You've been at McDonald's for 10 fucking years and you just not leaving? Like, I wouldn't even be married to be talking to no girl that's working at McDonald's at fucking 30 years old. That shit go for niggas too. You think she'd have been fucking with a nigga that been working at McDonald's for 10 years? No. Yeah, divide and conquer. You think at the end of the day, man, this some real game shit. And I'll get back to this boxing shit. There's some real game shit right here, man. You know, my granny told me this before he went completely out. He told me this shit. He said, man, get you a girl that got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Even if she fat and ugly or whatever the situation is, get you a bitch that got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she got something to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose out the relationship. Get you a bitch that got more money than you, bro. Real talk. Because ain't no rich bitches fucking with no broke niggas, man. They might mess with you. You know, white women love to mess with the brothers. They rent a hotel, get a hotel room, and y'all secretly meet up at the hotel room. But she ain't about to marry no broke ass nigga, no matter how good his meat is. Real talk. But every day it's a new athlete making an Instagram bitch a new multi-million-dollar, multi-100,000 every day. Every day. You know, even the gangsters rappers got their simp moments. You out here, you making millionaires and shit like that. You got 7 kids making millionaires. Like, nigga, how stupid can you be? I don't give a fuck about that nigga, man. I don't mention that nigga in my chat, man. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Give a fuck. Them niggas always want to be on my dick, man. Always. They talk about me because they want to be me. That's just as simple as that is. Niggas want to be me, dog. You know, niggas want to be me, dog. Niggas want to be on in my spot. So I ain't give. Like I said last night, I'm not looking up. I'm not looking behind at no niggas that's lower than me. I'm not looking at no niggas that's higher than me, nigga. I'm looking straight forward, nigga, trying to take my shit to another level. I'm taking my shit to another level. And any of you niggas over there, that's encouraging that shit. Oh yeah, I agree with that nigga. Don't come back to my channel, bro. I don't do that fake shit. So I don't be going on niggas' channels, looking in the threads and shit. Niggas be telling me, oh, this nigga like that, this nigga like that. You just gonna get blocked. You just gonna get blocked. So that's just that fake nigga shit niggas be doing. Y'all niggas in this comment section, man. And a lot of y'all subs, y'all responsible for a lot of beef that go around. Real talk. Y'all responsible for a lot of beef that go around. Y'all some of the fakest niggas out here, bro. Real talk. Y'all some of the, a lot of y'all niggas out here, and if the shoe fit weird, a lot of y'all niggas the fakest niggas out here, dog. I'd rather nigga know, I don't fuck with CJ no more, man. I ain't gonna listen to his shit no more. I'd rather you be that way. Be over there. At least I know where I stand at. You know, okay. I respect that nigga, man. He don't fuck with my shit. Salute. You know, I respect the nigga. But a nigga that's playing all sides and shit, like a lot of niggas that was on that thread where they was hating on Fred and shit, and then y'all running over the Fred channel acting like you cool with Fred and shit. Nah, man. A lot of these niggas out here making videos and shit, secretly hating it, and then trying to come over here like everything good. Man, don't bring your black ass or white ass or brown ass back over here. Or whatever the fuck you is. I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I don't roll like that. If you a fake ass nigga, get the fuck up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Either you rocking with me or you not rocking with me. Real shit. Cause that's some real fake ass hoe ass nigga shit niggas be doing. Like some of you niggas be over in that Sean Newton nigga channel, bruh. I heard some nigga called me the other day about that shit. Y'all be over there watching that nigga comment on his shit and then come back over here and acting like everything cool. Like that's gay shit, bro. Like if you agree with what that nigga say, that like a lot of us black channels is racist, biased, and we monkeys and all that other shit, man. Sit your ass over there then, bro. Don't bring your black ass. What's up, Tom? Don't bring your black ass back over here, nigga. I'd rather you not fuck with me at all. Real talk. That and you welcome to block me and leave right now. Like I hate a nigga that play both sides. Would you want your bitch playing both sides, nigga? You know, that's how you gotta look at it. Would you want your chick fucking with your mortal enemy in high school, nigga that you done fought and shot out with for the whole 4 years? Or you want them niggas fucking with you and then coming back fucking with you? Nah, man. Nah, man. Hell nah, man. And a lot of niggas be doing that shit, man. They be over there agreeing with that sucker shit. I be seeing that in some of these videos, man, that be sent to me. Oh, you know, whoop-de-whoop is this. You got T Street Fred is a whoop-whoop. And a lot of you niggas be on Fred shit. Oh, yeah, Fred, I agree with you. But y'all be over there agreeing with him, too, man. Y'all niggas just some fake-ass niggas, man. A lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all niggas just fake, man. Fake. How fake can you get, bro? Pick a struggle, man. Pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Ain't none of you niggas gonna meet me at no event and square up. Ain't none of you niggas gonna meet me at no event and square up. Because I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass. I'm not even gonna have the decency to punch you first. I'm gonna smack the fuck out your ass. Cause ain't none of you niggas pulling up on me. I guarantee you that. Because I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass. And that's on God. That's on God and them for real on my AB voice. That's on God. You pull up on me, I don't need the sticky with the blicky. Because you pull a gun on me, you might as well shoot me, nigga. For real. You might as well go ahead and shoot me, nigga. I live in the trenches every day, nigga. Every day I walk outside, I take my dog to walk, I got an opportunity to get shot. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't too much shit you gonna scare me with, bro. You know, ain't too much shit. That nigga banned from my channel, that Nick motherfucker. You know? So ain't too much shit you gonna scare me with, bro. For real. But that all that fake ass shit, nigga, and niggas laughing and shit, like, get fuck up out of here with that gay ass shit, man. Y'all instigate a lot of beef around this motherfucker, man. And that ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. Ain't none of these niggas stupid enough to see me. I guarantee you that. Ain't none of these niggas stupid enough to see me. And when I go to these fights, I go by my motherfucking self. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? I go by my motherfucking self. So I ain't worried about that shit. He said some of y'all YouTubers kind of soft, y'all emotional. I'm not saying that I love you. All just want to hear people disagree with you all the time. Like, what you gotta understand is the same way you at work, nigga. The same way your bitch come home and she complaining about work. The same time you on the lunch break, you complaining with Jim about, oh man, fuck that nigga Steve, nigga. You know, yeah, nigga, that nigga Steve cut my hours or whatever. He asked me to stay over and overtime. And fuck that nigga Steve, man. But then when Steve come around, you ain't got shit to say. Hey Steve, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, thanks for the overtime. Oh, I'm glad you cut my hours. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, nigga. You sitting up here reading 100 comments a day full of foolishness, nigga. You been on here 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Shit, you been on here 6 months grinding, dealing with the bullshit. It's like a job. It's like a job, man. Before y'all go and say, well, ego's emotional and this guy's emotional and shit, do it yourself. I guarantee you will have a different opinion on it. Start a channel yourself. Build your channel up. See how hard it is to build your channel up. See all the bullshit you go through with YouTube. Build your shit up yourself. And you gonna see, you won't be emotional. You gonna see how much stupid shit you deal with this shit on the day. How this nigga clout chasing. Oh, this nigga coming out here saying stupid shit. This nigga dropping videos of somebody beefing about your ass. Oh, this nigga got another stupid ass question. Oh man, you got to deal with so much shit, man. So much shit, man. So much shit. So much shit. You got niggas just coming up here with stupid shit. Like, dude, like, that's the reason why the nigga ego rage and shit like that. And it's the reason why, you know, motherfuckers act like that. Real talk. This shit ain't for the faint of heart. So anytime niggas say, you know, and I ain't saying you talk about me, but anytime they accuse some of these YouTubers for being emotional, nigga, emotion is a man trait. Don't get it. A lion show emotion. Everything on this planet show emotion. Why was Ray Lewis so loved? Why was Ray Lewis so loved? Because he played with his emotions on his sleeve. He played with so much ferocity. You know, he played with so much blood, sweat. All those are emotions. You know, that's what makes a great video. He said, "Ego be calm every video alive I watch." He got his moments where he be going off on niggas. Everybody got their moments. You know what I'm saying? And you dealing with some of the most like nerdiest square bob ass niggas on the internet when you talk about the box community, man. Some of the nerdiest niggas on the, they might be a small percentage of YouTube or a small percentage of the sports or the sports world, but you dealing with this shit on a daily basis, bro. It's like dealing with a fucking baby mama that you forced to live with because you doing what's best for your kid. That's what it's the equivalent of. And on top of that, you dealing with messages and shit. You dealing with, and especially if you doing interviews, you dealing with crybaby ass promoters, crybaby ass managers, crybaby ass this, crybaby's ass that. Then on top of that, you dealing with your everyday life. A lot of this shit is supposed to be a fucking outlet for niggas. You know what I'm saying? To get away from the bullshit at work, or to get away from the kids for a minute. You go ahead and go into your little office or go into your room or shit. Some niggas, I might have to go to my car and shoot a video sometimes. You know, I go into my car and I do a video. And this is a place to get away. Now, it's a place that niggas trapped. Nigga, we battling with each other, though. Because your opinion bothers the whole community so much. You know, oh, you got niggas, oh, man, you should take that video down, man. I done been through all that shit before. I ain't taking shit down. I done been with the, oh, man, hey, man, how you do this or how you do that? I ain't helping none of these niggas out no more. I told you that shit from the beginning. If I don't fuck with you 100, I ain't helping you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit, bro. Because the very same niggas you help out, you promote, a lot of these niggas be the very first niggas to turn on you. The very niggas you feed out your hand, the very niggas you give you gonna have to pay for this game, bro. Real talk. I ain't telling niggas shit. If I don't fuck with you at this point, I ain't telling niggas shit. I ain't telling nigga a goddamn thing. I ain't telling you how to choose your name. You better watch my YouTube builder videos. I ain't giving no niggas no free game. Nigga, I got prices now. Real talk. Because the very same nigga you help out, the very same niggas I helped out in the beginning is my very same enemies. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that the bitch? The Gump community, yeah, I'm going to check that out. The very same niggas that I helped out in the beginning The very same niggas I fed, nigga, out my here and gave out, the very same niggas that's my fucking enemies, nigga. That Nipsey Hussle shit some real shit. The very niggas that stand with you, bro. You ain't even looking. I don't even look at niggas like I'm better than you, nigga. I think we equal. Every nigga I meet, I think we equal until you show that you not equal. Till you show me you a bitch nigga, dog. I ain't never did no hoe ass nigga shit to no niggas, man. I ain't never went over a nigga house and stole something from a nigga house. I ain't never went over a nigga house and disrespected a nigga mama or his daddy or his place like that. I ain't never went over a nigga crib and then fucked a nigga sister while he sleep. I ain't never did no hoe ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never disrespected the game. But hey, for every time you do the right thing, niggas disrespect your ass though. So then you gotta show them. I ain't never disrespected the game. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you ever see me popping shit off about a nigga, that nigga done started it first. Every time. Every time. And niggas, they want to act like, well, I didn't do nothing. And you know, he just tripping. You know, nah, nigga, you know what the fuck you done did, nigga. You know exactly what you done did. You know, well, this nigga, he getting emotional. He going off. It's for a reason, nigga. A lot of times I hold that shit down until you show, and then I'm like, maybe that nigga ain't like that, man. Now I know. Especially as YouTube. Oh, that nigga like that, man. Leave that nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to warn y'all about these fake ass boxing niggas out here, man. I be trying to warn y'all about that shit, man. And I don't want to be the one that when it fall down to be I told y'all niggas so. But watch what I tell you, nigga. The day of reckoning coming. Watch what I tell you. The day of reckoning coming. Might not come tomorrow. It might not come next month. It may not come next year. You know what I'm saying? It may not come next year. But I'm telling y'all, man, that shit coming, bro. A lot of these niggas getting exposed, bro. And I think a lot of niggas that DM me is saying, oh, man, you right, bro. You was right about dude. Nigga, I ain't got to tell you nothing wrong. Man, I'm not going to step on no nigga toes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to step on nobody else's toes, man. I done promoted more niggas' channels than anything. I done, nigga, you want to come on and hop on and chop it up? Man, I done open my doors up open to a lot of niggas. But what happened? Everybody cross your ass. Everybody cross your ass. That's how I go. Niggas stealing my whole bunch of videos. This nigga, I ain't saying nigga's name, but the nigga was copying every fucking damn video I did for the longest. Oh, why you don't like that nigga? That nigga a fucking biter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give me credit. I give everybody credit. Everybody credit. If you do an interview, I'm linking that bitch in the description. If you had a thought and I used your thought in the video, well, yeah, that nigga Tom say woo, woo, woo. Or I remember when Callie said woo, 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 unless you want to remain anonymous. And I got some dudes that rather remain anonymous who got YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas want to act like, oh, that's your idea. You done built your channel up based off me. Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here, man. I ain't gonna say to give these niggas no more clout, bro. And niggas, and Sean know who the fuck I'm talking about if he in the building. He know exactly about who the fuck I'm talking about. Don't say shit, Sean. He know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. These niggas ain't creative, not one bit. Oh, don't fuck with CJ and shit like that. But these niggas watching my channels and taking my motherfucking, my fucking videos and shit and turning into their videos. But I don't say shit. You know, I thought, what up, Fight News, man? Salute. You know? Yeah, man, let me get fuck up off here, man. I done stayed on here too fucking long, bro. I appreciate everybody for showing love, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna put that interview with Stevie Kim in the description of the video after it load, man. Appreciate everybody showing love, man. We gone.